So Boldore fled. I find it hard to believe.
But the reality is my father has abandoned the capital, and the powers of the throne have been transferred to me.
Then...
Neither I nor the citizens of the Empire ever wished for this war. If your kingdom were to offer peace, we would be most receptive.
Prince Gerard, after your good mother was sent to be wed, the kingdom and the Empire enjoyed amicable relations. I ask you now, Emperor Gerard, new sovereign of the Vale Empire, can there be peace between us again?
That is all I could ever ask.
Much quicker than expected. The unidentified vessel is apparently no less than 3 hours away from Aster-4's orbit.
And the Aldous?
They are 16 hours out.
Unfortunately, the unidentified vessel also possesses speed on par with the Astoria. Depending on what they want, it may be dangerous to take our time here.
I was hoping we would have had a bit more time.
What do we do about Lola?
Even if we apprehend her and take her with us, our own violations of military law rule out the prospect of a proper investigation. The Akizuki's purpose is to rescue the crew of the Aegis. I'd prefer to postpone the arrest of any Virian deserters until we're properly prepared. Leticia, can you keep an eye on Lola in the meantime?
Yes. There are a great many things we wish to ask her as well.
Great, thank you. On behalf of the Federation, I sincerely apologize for this inconvenience.
Oh, nice gesture. If only I could stick around a little longer, I could gather some intel from her, and take it back to Vergold as a nice souvenir. Sorry for rushing off like this.
If you cannot take me with you, then perhaps I can ask that you not leave.
It'd be hard to refuse if you did.
Forgive me. I did not intend to impose upon you. And yet... must you leave so abruptly? We have yet to even thank you.
You saved my life. Took me in and helped me to survive on this world. Rescued my friends as well. It wouldn't be fair of me to ask you for anything else.
You have made the princess cry.
A man who brings a woman to tears is a vile man indeed.
So you're leaving?
Yes. Remaining on this world any longer will do nothing more than cause harm.
I am hoping this is not farewell forever.
No, we Vergoldians aren't bound by Federation laws. If I start missing you guys, I can come whenever I want, and if you call, I'll come running.
Do not think of staying away too long. I dislike leaving my debts unpaid.
Indeed, I formally command you to visit us again. I dare say your name shall never be forgotten in the kingdom of Asarius.
Mariel to Akizuki, requesting transport.
Ray,
No better hands for this nation to be in than yours.
Farewell, Ray.
Goodbye, Leticia.
Deck 1. Bridge. Hey guys, I'm back.
Everyone?
Well, there were a few crazy enough to join me in stealing a ship from a base.
When you put it like that, it feels like a lot.
Let me introduce everyone. This is Sayuri, handling the helm, communications, and analysis.
Pleased to meet you all.
You have a single officer in charge of 3 stations?
And here we have Pike. He's in charge of weapons, and defense systems, and transfers, and deflectors.
Pleasure.
Wow.
Nah, this is a merchant ship, so I don't actually do all of that at once.
And finally there's Kasim, who has engineering all to himself. Kasim?
Hi there.
One person in engineering?
Oh, and I'm the provisional captain. The 4 of us are the crew of the Federation merchant vessel GFSS 12193, the Akizuki. So everyone, meet Captain Raymond of the merchant vessel Edis and his officers Elena and Chloe. Our first order of business will be leaving the Aster system and getting you all to the Aldous. Given the extraordinary circumstances and the fact that an unidentified ship is approaching, I'd like to ask for your help. Is it all right if you assume some of Sayuri and Pike's stations? Captain Raymond, what does that console on the captain's chair tell you?
You sure you should be showing me this? All I can say is it's not much different from the merchant ships I know.
Then why don't you try sitting there?
Whoa, enough with the crazy talk.
Look, you're the only one present with actual experience as a captain.
I thought you were in the military! And I'm sure your crew might have some objections to taking orders from a non-Federation civilian.
Oh no, not at all. On the contrary, it'd be very reassuring.
The long and short of it is, the Akizuki is the first ship we've ever operated completely by ourselves.
What now?
I'm impressed you were able to steal a ship in the first place.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but the truth is, we're in a little over our heads here. Can we lean upon those amazing skills that allowed your crew to escape the Astoria's attack alive?
Oh man, I am never gonna hear the end of this if Dad finds out. All right. First Officer Mariel, let's contact the Aldous before we depart.
Understood, Captain. Chloe?
Roger that. I'll open a channel with the Aldous in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Aldous, this is Communications Officer Chloe Canaris aboard the Federation merchant vessel Akizuki.
Chloe? Chloe, is that you? You're on a Federation ship?
It's been a while, Antonio. Ray and Elena are here too. The Federation Akizuki and her crew are on our side and are lending us their support. Isn't that right, Ray?
Yeah, this is Captain Raymond of the merchant vessel Akizuki. Yeah, we're all safe here, Antonio.
I have no idea what the hell's going on, but I'm glad to hear you're all in one piece. We were able to recover the entire crew of the Edis. They're on their way back to Verguld.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
Thank you, Antonio. Hold position in your current sector. We're gonna start heading your way. We have an unidentified vessel approaching the Aster system. And we don't want to have contact with other ships right now, for various reasons.
Yeah, then I don't recommend coming this way. It's crawling with Federation vessels. Verguldian Interstellar sent out a warning.
Son of a... What do we do?
We have no choice. Captain Antonio, I'm Mariel L. Kenny, First Officer of the Akizuki.
Kenny? Now you're shitting me.
The unidentified vessel's ETA in this sector is approximately 2 hours. For Raymond and the others, I ask that you do everything you can to reach us at maximum speed.
Understood, Lieutenant Kenny. We'll rush over there, scramble warp 11. No, make that point 12. See you in a bit, Ray. Over.
It will take them 10 hours to reach us. What shall we do, Captain?
We play it by the book for now. Let's try to hail this unknown ship.
Is that wise?
It's necessary if they're not sending out an ID signal. And we'll be showing them that we intend to follow the rules of interstellar travel. Sayuri.
Understood. I'll try a long-distance hail via subspace communication. There's no response. I'm still not picking up an ID signal either.
Shy, are we? What's the combat loadout on this vessel?
Well, we have 4 phase cannons, 3 layers of shields, no cloaking system, and a subspace warp engine.
Let's pray they aren't hostile then. We'll play it by ear until they're 30 minutes away.
Why not get some rest in the meantime? We have cabins for you on Deck 3. I'll contact you if something changes.
You sure?
I will stay here to support the others. You, go get some rest.
All right then. I will gladly take you up on the generous offer. Wouldn't hurt to take a look around the ship, I guess. Wonder if Chloe's in her room.
Please spend your time however you want on...
There are cabins for you all in Deck 3. I think...
Yeah, chances like this don't come around too often. So...
You appear dispirited. Though I suppose that is...
Never thought I hope we can get to the Aldous without any more mishaps.
Captain Raymond, Miss Chloe, the unidentified ship is now 30 minutes away.
Hopefully, it's nothing to worry about. All right, time to head back to the bridge. Status report.
Unidentified vessel is 24 minutes away. Registration remains unknown. Aldous' ETA is 8 hours, 20 minutes.
Line up tactical and schematic displays. Map the unidentified ship's position on tactical and include their predicted course. Elena, I need you to perform Eclipse tactics as soon as they exit warp.
Roger.
What exactly are Eclipse tactics again?
The idea is, we will conceal our position from their sensors, using the shadow of Aster 4.
You gotta know at least that much if you intend to stay up here.
I only know it from lectures at the Academy.
Ships need to adhere to an orbital trajectory in order to remain near planets. So it is impossible to maintain a fixed position within interstellar space. In short, by referencing the trajectory of the other ship and the size, rotation, and revolution of the planet, we make minute adjustments to our own orbital trajectory to ensure the planet is constantly between us and the other ship.
Okay, so we'll never know each other's exact positions. Doesn't that mean we won't be able to fire on them?
Exactly. It's a move not for attacking, you see, but for buying time.
Unidentified ship is 15 minutes away and exiting warp.
Unidentified ship reduced thrusters to 1/4 thrust. It's here.
Mariel, red alert. Sayuri, prepare to execute Eclipse tactics. Elena, I want to get a look at this ship before we enter the planet's shadow. Switch the screen to max optical magnification.
Unidentified ship. On screen.
What the? This ship?
It does not exist in my database.
This is a Scorpium construct.
So you're telling me this is a Scorpium ship?
While there is no issue with considering it a Scorpium vessel for the sake of convenience, what appears to your eyes as a spaceship, all of it entirely, is in fact a single Scorpium cybernetic life form.
So the ship is alive. I see. Quite fascinating. Henceforth, I will refer to the object as a Scorpium vessel.
Captain, the Scorpium vessel has entered an oppositional orbit to our own. We can now only estimate its current orbital trajectory.
Now it's a question of whether we can hold out long enough for Antonio to arrive. But it doesn't seem like we're what they're after, though.
Its outward appearance gives no clue to its combat abilities.
Speaking in terms of Pan-Galactic Federation vessels, its offensive capabilities are on par with a battleship.
So we're outmatched. Great, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
We, Scorpium, will never attack others without reason or without warning.
Yeah, that's the same with humanoids. It just means if we get attacked, it'll be for some reason we don't know about.
The Scorpium battleship is maintaining its opposing orbit. They are likely aware of us as well, so I believe it is safe to assume they do not mean to attack.
And the Aldous is about 8 hours away. Hopefully they continue to play nice.
In hindsight, maybe we should have just left this sector after all. If they don't intend to attack us, then can't we just go?
The fact that our own long-distance sensors detected the Scorpium vessel means we cannot slip by undetected. What is the warp speed of this ship?
11 normal, 12 at maximum. If they're the equivalent of a battleship, getting into a game of cat and mouse will not go well for us.
At any rate, our safest bet is to not provoke them for now. But it won't be long before they detect the Aldous approaching too.
This is going to be a long 8 hours.
Better to take rests in shifts. Elena, contact me immediately if that Scorpium ship so much as twitches.
Roger.
Hey, what are they up to?
Captain, we are receiving a transmission from the surface. Please report to the...
What's going on? Better get up to the bridge and check it out. What do you mean by surface?
Putting it on screen.
Ray!
Leticia!
Ray, I am so glad you are safe. You are facing off with the Scorpium ship, yes?
What's going on? Leticia, why are you with Lola?
We'll get to that later. Lola to the Akizuki. The Scorpium vessel is gaining altitude. It's begun to circle around while decreasing absolute speed.
Decreasing absolute speed? You mean it is adopting an aggressive posture?
We are still in the shadow of the planet, and cannot confirm this from our end. Tactical and schematic maps still display a predicted trajectory.
Lola, can you send your schematics over to us?
Already done.
Thanks. There they are. Damn it. Cutting comms for now.
Tactical and schematic maps updated. The Scorpion battleship will enter effective sensor range in 3 minutes.
Already? Don't let your eyes off that enemy ship for a second.
Enemy ship? Wait, are we that certain they mean to attack? Why would they suddenly break from the standoff?
Man, what are they teaching you guys in the Federation these days? It's a textbook move. They took advantage of Eclipse Tactics' weakness. If they don't move, stay as they are and wait for us to approach them, they can continuously inch closer, and we won't notice until the very last second. It's a clear indicator of an attack. Hey, Duma, I thought you said they wouldn't come after us without a good reason.
It is likely that reason to attack arose.
This is no time for jokes. Where is the Aldous?
ETA 3 hours, 12 minutes.
I figured as much. They knew.
Guys, the Scorpion vessel is here.
Break orbit! Course 120, Mark 180.
Roger!
Raise defensive shields. Reroute full energy to the rear.
Got it.
Energy signatures indicate they are preparing to attack. They are using optical weaponry. Shields at 65%. Restoring them now.
Damn! Over 30% from a single hit? That's definitely a battleship. There's no way we can survive until the Aldous gets here. Can we escape?
Impossible. We must abandon ship.
Ah, damn it! Sayuri, turn to course 210, Mark 90. Set the autopilot to enter a high orbital trajectory.
Roger that. All set. Marielle, is he going to do what I think?
Just follow Captain Raymond's orders.
Okay, now all hands to the transfer chamber.
We don't have much time. We should hurry.
Pike, set the transfer to initiate as soon as we enter orbital trajectory.
Where are we going?
There must be a ship from where we last received transmissions from the surface. Put us down somewhere there. Well, this didn't last long. Sorry, Akizuki. Hey, Leticia. We're safe, somehow.
Far be it from me to interrupt this joyous reunion, but I've pinpointed the Emperor's location. They're still inside the Tyrannus.
What? What do you mean, the Emperor?
There's a good chance that the Scorpion vessel that destroyed your ship just now is here to collect Colonel Valange and Gaston. And perhaps the Emperor.
And what is Boldur hoping to accomplish aboard this strange ship?
The Emperor knows of the Scorpion. Leaving them unaccounted for wouldn't be a good idea. Not for me, and not for Asarius.
Let us be off. There is no telling what they will do if we leave them unchecked. Got it. I'm with you. If they know something about that Scorpium ship, I definitely want to hear it.
Okay, you will have to wait outside. The interior has been fortified by Colonel Valange and the others. Once we know it's safe, I'll have Raymond Lawrence contact you.
Huh? Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Understood. Ray. Be careful.
Let's make our way. The Colonel and the others seem to be down on the lowest level.
Alright then. I gotta say though, seeing this ship crash right into the surface like this is kinda impressive.
Watch and learn.
Target acquired.
No escape. Feels like invincible.
Unable to continue combat. Threat neutralized.
You hear?
Out of my face! Out of my face!
Danger. Destroy.
Weird.
Target sighted. Target sighted.
Sweet!
Target sighted. Preparations complete.
Point.
Home and eliminate the enemy. Efforts are finally paying off.
Feels like you're invincible. Out of my sight. Out of my sight. Taking you down. Out of my sight. Let's see if you can handle this. Out of my sight. Out of my sight.
Destroy.
Are we sure we can take this? Are we sure we can take this? Stand back. We got this. Are we sure we can take this?
Enjoy your respite.
Being a hero runs in the family!
Threat neutralized.
Dodge this! Not so fast!
Out of my sight! Out of my sight!
Go!
Out of my sight!
Take this! Juma! Bringing out the big guns!
Feels like you're invincible!
Neutralize toxins immediately.
Come on, get up!
Toxicity detected.
I can't thank you enough.
Threat neutralized. Useful destroyed. Acceleration. Watch out! Assault.
Take this!
End of the line!
Let's see if you can handle this!
Acceleration. Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
Team the hero runs the There you go! Let's see if you can
No
handle
threats
this!
detected.
Still got a ways to go!
Aren't you just the sweetest thing?
Brace for a fight.
Take out of my sight! Out of my sight! Out of my sight!
Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Out of my way! Feels like you're invincible, doesn't
No threats detected.
Are we sure we can take this?
Initiate emergency protocols.
Come on, everyone! We've got to be hero runs in the family! Out of my sight!
if you can handle this!
It'll be over soon. It'll be over soon.
The Welkin's roar sounds your demise! Rage on, whirling wind!
At maximum. Assault. Threat neutralized.
Oh, I'm so glad you're back!
Stray cat!
Goes all over me. Where is it?
Why do they always attack me? Oh, hello there. You look capable. Really?
Huh. I wonder what they're talking about.
Albert, could I ask why you hide away consuming such calorically dense sugars?
Because I would find it embarrassing to be seen doing so.
Embarrassing? Is consuming nutrients a shameful act?
It's because it does not suit my refined air.
I see. Do customs on Aster require one's favored foods to match their personality?
No, that is not what I meant.
So that's what he was secretly eating before.
Ray also consumes many sugar-based foods. From my recollection, I cannot speak to whether it suits him, but he does not seem embarrassed in the least.
What? That brute eats sweets too?
Perhaps too much, in fact. I try and warn him about the health risks, but always to no avail. Ray, do I not warn you about the health risks?
What? You? How much of that did you hear?
Sorry, I was just, Come on, give me a break. Look, I'm sorry, alright?
So, you like sweets as well, do you?
Yeah.
I see.
Huh. What just happened? What are you doing in a place like this?
I was observing the residents of this city. You will not find a more interesting assortment than right here in the tavern.
People watching is fine, I suppose. But just sort of standing around in a tavern bothers the customers. Look, see how annoyed the staff is? If you're gonna hang around in here, it'd be better to order a couple of drinks, you know?
Yes, of course. I had not considered that aspect. I will purchase a drink and continue my observations.
Alrighty then. See you later.
Ray, are you leaving already? Will you not join me for a drink now that you are here?
Oh, for real?
I will continue in solitude if you are busy, of course.
I guess I would be rude to turn you down then, wouldn't I? Alright, I'll join you. So, in the end, how did your people watching go?
Very well. I was able to carefully observe you for some time.
Wait. Me?
Lately, it has been rare that we find time to ourselves, alone. I am glad to finally have the chance to examine you on your own once again.
Oh, well, I guess it doesn't hurt to do this every once in a while.
No.
Sweet!
And don't you go taking a sneaky nibble on the road. I'll make it worth your while.
Ugh. I never thought I'd find myself attending a wedding.
Huh. Can we really call that attending, though?
Personally speaking, I'm glad it was accompanied by such an extravagant performance.
And can we really call that a performance?
Call it what you want. Anyway, say I were to attend a wedding. I can't stand the puerile idea of sitting still the entire ceremony. I bet you couldn't either.
Probably not, yeah. But I mean, it really all depends on what you interpret as fun.
Does it? Then what kind of ceremony would you want to attend?
I wonder. An over-the-top theatrical wedding might be good.
What? Like the one that just happened?
Well, yeah. And, you know, despite all the commotion, that cathedral was pretty grandiose. What can I say? I liked it.
So, your partner in marriage would have to be high class enough for a cathedral like that to host your ceremony, yes? Based on whom we know, your type would be?
Hey, come on. What's with this leap in logic? I was only talking about weddings were I to go to one as a guest.
All right then, I'll spare you.
These events really seem to unfold endlessly for us.
You got that right. When we bailed on the Edis and crash-landed on this planet, I never would have imagined things would get this serious.
Ray, what do you expect will become of us here?
It's pretty rare to hear you talking like this, Elena.
Is that so? Tell me, though, what are your thoughts on our situation?
Let's see. I guess whatever will be, will be.
Ray, this sounds all too familiar.
I'm only human, Elena. I don't know what the future holds. All I can do is roll with the punches as they come, right? Blow by blow.
I am uncertain whether to view this as composure or carelessness.
Oof, harsh critic. But that's the way I've always done things, you know? Can't expect me to change my methods now. Whatever will be, including how I decide to view our situation.
Your mindset is what grants you fortitude, I imagine. And it is what will guide you through this situation, and us in turn.
Yeah, don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
Do see to it that we are not shot down and separated again, at the very least.
Witnessing the
Holy hell. This is your home, Leticia?
My home, yes. I suppose one might call it such.
Looks like people come and go as they please, yeah?
Not entirely, but yes. As a central institution to governmental, martial, and economic affairs, many come and go through its halls.
Oh, that's so cool. And come to think of it, this is my first time in a real functioning castle.
Functioning?
Oh, we have castles too, but it's just for historical significance. They've been turned into tourist attractions, so you can't go in them. So seeing an actual castle like this, it's so awesome. How old is it?
It has been restored a number of times over the years, but has been in its current state for 2 centuries now, I believe.
You're kidding me. 2 whole centuries?
The castle itself is home to around 300 residents. This includes those who maintain the kingdom, as well as our knights and ministers.
300 residents? No way.
Ray?
Castles are so freaking epic. Castles. I love castles.
Is that quite so? It relieves me. I felt the very blood.
Don't thank me. I simply happened to...
What are you doing at my daughter's grave? That brooch. What in the world?
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
She was attacked by monsters one day while walking alone on the Osarius Plains. Thank you for finding her brooch.
I was going to return the Akizuki once all was said and done, you know. I made you captain, though, so I can only be mad at myself.
Sweet! Anyone home?
Welcome to our establishment. We offer the finest...
This is pretty good.
I hope you enjoyed your stay. We look forward to serving
Love this place. Is that Malkia and Midas over there?
I never thought I would live to see the day when I could once again relax in the royal capital.
Nor did I. I got thrown into quite the predicament.
Yet we can spend time together now thanks to those events. Every cloud, eh?
I hope you weren't expecting me to say that.
Some things must be said aloud.
It's like they're lost in their own private little world. Kinda cute. I wonder what I should do. Nah, I'd better not interrupt. I'll leave them be.
If someone were to hear me say that aloud, it would make things very difficult.
Oh? Would you be embarrassed for others to hear it?
Embarrassment is par for the course. Apologies for having made you uncomfortable. Let's go, Malkia.
Well then, how about we find someplace a little more comfortable?
What a massive city. It is. Ascendros is the political, economic, cultural, and industrial heart of our land, and also the most populous city.
Huh.
It is said that the ancestors of the royal family laid the country's foundation here 1,000 years ago. Since then, it has continued to thrive as the royal capital.
Wow, 1,000 years.
This year marks the 30th anniversary of His Majesty's reign, our current king. And so, the royal capital Ascendros will continue to grow and flourish.
Well, that's a royal city for you.
Hey.
Huh?
Is that it?
About what?
I have been extolling about our great royal capital, yet your responses remain muted.
Oh, really?
Do you mean to say that seeing this grand city does not give you pause for its splendor?
No, quite the opposite.
Huh?
Where I'm from, you can totally tell how and when any big city or tall building was built. But 1,000 years? This planet has no heavy machinery or computers. And yet this whole city was built across 1,000 years just by human hands. That's impressive as hell. The gravity of such history, it's overwhelming.
Yes, I see. Should I have a spare moment and feel so inclined, perhaps I shall show you some sights.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I want to see all the hidden gems.
Tell you something?
Enemies up ahead.
This power is not insignificant. Target sighted.
avoided. Neutralized.
Stay sharp.
Out of my sight!
Be gone!
Out of my sight!
See that?
Focused.
Destroyed.
Witnessing the technical...
There's this guy who's...
Lad, what do you think is my most attractive quality?
The hell's gotten into you?
Nothing. Just curious is all. Cease your commentary and answer the damn question.
Okay, watch it, big fella. Alrighty, let's see here. If I had to pick one... Obviously, it's gotta be your noggin. Am I right?
Yeah, that certainly is what I'm most confident in.
I guess that self-esteem of yours comes included. But I couldn't have repaired Elena if it weren't for those brains of yours. So, you should know how grateful I am.
And yet my technology pales in comparison.
Man, you never do take a compliment. Still, I am grateful, so get that through your head.
Sweet! In all honesty, it relieved.
Oh, I'm so glad you're back! The way that big...
I was going to return...
Well met. I heard, which leads me to my request. I only need one.
It may have been our only option, but it might...
Ray, is it your wish to take over for your father someday?
Not sure yet. He didn't exactly tell me to do so, but I guess I would keep the delivery business going.
Is that so?
You worried about the future?
Quite, in fact.
Makes sense. You're royalty. I don't think you should compare your future with mine, though. Ultimately, you gotta do what you think is best. No matter how it all turns out, The most important thing is that you carve your own path through life.
Is that what matters? Yet I...
am bound to a path with no choice?
Should I believe otherwise?
What you believe is up to you. But if you one day decide to follow a path that seems unimaginable right now, I am sure the people around you will support you no matter what. Like Albert, he'll moan and complain, but you know he'll always be there for you.
Ray. Thank you. You have set my mind at ease.
No pressure.
Ray, after inquiring about the area, I believe that man there is father to the boy Kettle who entrusted us with his letter in Rythel.
Nice. Okay, that's great. We better get Kettle's letter to him right away then. Excuse me?
What is it? I'm on duty here and do not wish to fraternize.
Sir, please wait. We need just but a moment of your time.
Did you not hear me? I am on duty and... Princess Leticia! My sincerest apologies, Your Highness. How can I be of service?
Ah, flexing your royal muscles, eh?
Now is time for letters, not lampoons.
I've, got a special letter for you here from a certain someone. Here.
For me? I'd recognize my boy's sloppy script anywhere. But how?
Well, your son Kettle requested I get it to you, and here I am.
You traveled all the way from Rythel to deliver me this, Your Highness?
It was he, not I.
I'm not sure how to even begin to thank you. Oh, how I miss you, boy. I would give near anything to be home with you again.
I am relieved we saw that letter delivered safe.
Yeah, definitely. Feels good delivering on this for Kettle.
Ray, this is the work you make your living from, yes? Delivering goods and connecting those far away?
Yeah, more or less. They're not all satisfying like that one was, but I find the job rewarding anyway.
I think what you do is quite wonderful.
Thanks. Never sure how to react when someone says that. Well, anyways, that's another satisfied customer.
Indeed.
You remain alive as host.
Travelers, are you? Got a favor to ask if you don't. It's for an old mentor of mine. It's not for me, though. Say you... No matter what, don't say you got it from me. I want you to just hand it to his wife.
At all times.
Updating system.
Here we go!
reporting newly identified prowess.
Nothing can hinder my progress now.
All is grist to the mill.
A little more practice couldn't hurt.
Anyone home? Welcome to our inn. We'll be safe behind the...
This is pretty good.
Another peaceful...
I'll be back.
Unfortunately, I'm still stuck here. I can't handle them. I just can't. I heard the stories, but...
Things sure have to say, let them know they're... I was going to...
It may have been on.
Witnessing.
Oh, I'm so glad.
It really... I felt the very...
Enough already.
Wait!
Oh my. A guest all the way from Baldar. That's my husband's name. In that case, would you be able to deliver this reply to the soldier? Don't worry too much about it. Somehow, I understand. I suppose we truly are linked. You brought this from my son? And what a sweetheart of a boy he is. Even though I didn't mention I was sick in the letter. And what a sweetheart.
Detected ahead. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
Threat eliminated. Area secure.
got rid of them all. It's not just...
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Now I can finally get myself the ball.
You delivered it? Oh, by the way, I found this piece of paper.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
I saw you, Karen.
Locked and loaded.
Enemies.
Ready as ally.
All threat neutralized.
Are we sure we can take this?
Useful.
Understood. You can handle this.
Destroyed. Perimeter secured.
Take this! You taking point? Gotcha!
Destroy.
Please accept my deepest...
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
I should make haste. I've always had a fear of frogs.
You delivered it, huh? And you did the whole Corporal Sardis...
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
A letter? She replied to me? You sure now? She already heard it. I guess the lie was doomed to fail. Even if it had perhaps my white lie wasn't for her, but... I guess the lie, perhaps my way.
We have all the items and on.
Thank you for delivering the letter.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
I know his little lie was all out of care for me. It felt almost as if he was still here. It just goes to...
Sweet!
Initiate emergency protocol.
Well, they've got it.
Out of my
Locked and loaded.
Let's
see if you can handle this.
Come on, everyone! Keep going! Fire!
Let that be a lesson to you.
Are we sure we can take this?
Acceleration.
Here it comes. It's over. Being a hero runs in the family.
Destroyed.
I'm here over time.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
It's over.
Threat neutralized.
Being a hero runs in the family.
Destroyed.
They weren't completely inept.
Are we sure we can take this? Are we sure we can take this?
Taking point hostiles.
Neutralized. Destroyed.
We're the greatest!
may have been...
It really... I felt the very...
Oh, I'm
Sweet! Sweet!
Anyone home? Anyone home? My days in the military. What did you think of my... Thanks.
Lucky Quarter!
Being a hero runs in the family! Stand still! Fire! This one's for you,
They weren't completely inept.
Are we sure we can take this?
Accept defeat!
I could get used to this.
Blindside recommended. Position tactics ineffective. Danger.
Here you go! Being a hero runs in the family!
Positional track warning. Energy levels low.
I'm here for you.
Assault. Insufficient output. Engaging threat. Positional tactic warning. Energy levels low.
Are we sure we can take this?
Enemies up.
You're taking out of my sight. Out of my sight. Go. Take this.
Acceleration. Good. Insufficient output.
Still got a ways to go.
Destroy.
That's what you get for messing with us.
Are we sure we can take this? Are we sure we can take this? Are we sure we can take this?
Right
for engagement.
Stay calm. Out of my
Acceleration. Warning. Energy levels low.
Out of my sight. Out of my sight.
It'll be over soon. It'll be over soon. It'll be over soon.
Threat neutralized.
Come on, everyone. He's got this.
Insufficient output.
I prefer to end. Being a hero runs in the family.
Destroyed.
To me. You're mine.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
Are we sure we can take this? Are we sure we can take this?
Initiate emergency protocols.
Let's see if you can handle this. Here I come.
Unable to continue combat.
Let's know my efforts are finally paying off.
Better all the time.
Out of my sight. Being a hero runs in the family. Leave me alone!
Destroyed.
Wait, over already? I'm alive?
Looks like this is gonna be its own maze of sorts. You sure we can get through here?
I can. I was just in there anyway, so I'll lead the way.
It would seem there are yet enemies afoot, however. Best proceed carefully.
Unable to continue combat.
I'm here for you!
Thus I grace you with my presence once more.
Prep for engagement.
Trust this riffraff! Come on, everyone! He's got out of my sight! This way! Feels like an invincible, doesn't it? Nice! Come on, everyone! He's got this!
Preparations complete.
Personal.
Destroyed.
I tire of waiting. There was a vertical transport system somewhere in the area.
What's that now? Oh, you mean like an elevator?
Just a cargo transporter.
Sweet!
Over here! Out of my face! Like a hot knife through butter! Missing something? Back to the wall! Let's do it!
Threat neutralized.
He's the inventor!
Destroy.
Like a hot knife through butter!
Sweet!
Threat neutralized.
Over here! Nice!
Destroy.
But still got a ways to go.
Sweet!
Neutralized.
Stay sharp.
Destroy.
Let's get up close and personal.
Neutralized.
Get wrecked.
I'm aware it's inconvenient, but we'll need to take this above first, before we can use the turbo lift. Feel free to take anything you might find of use from the ship.
You sure about that?
I have been serving this for another.
Back to the wall! Let's do it!
Assault. Destroy.
Back to the wall! Let's do it!
Let's use the turbo lift here. The Colonel and the rest should still be down on the lowest level.
Sweet!
It looks like they're here. I wonder what they could be up to.
Ah, our visitors. Let them enter.
Colonel. Gaston. Emperor.
That's Valange and Gaston.
Remarkable. To think that a single being could destroy a ship that sails the ocean of stars.
You're talking like you saw it with your own eyes. It's not like you commanded the attack.
You may take it that way if you wish.
Scorpium would not attack those unrelated to the network, at the request of those who have yet to be successfully integrated.
What is this, Colonel? Why does the Emperor know so much of the Scorpium?
A simple reason.
Duma? Huh? That's a Duma too?
Right. This particular Duma was dispatched to the planet Vir. It came with us when we fled our homeworld.
Know anything about this? Colonel Gaston, explain yourselves!
So, you want to integrate now, huh? Did those two whisper some sweet somethings into your ear?
I found the Scorpium ideology espoused by Valange and Gaston to be most compelling. I realize with certitude that this is the future I sought. Therefore, I will have Duma examine the suitability of the races of this world. In good time, I shall have all inhabitants of this planet integrate with Scorpium. Princess Leticia, your wedding ceremony with Gerard was meant to serve as a glorious prelude to this.
You mean to say that you attacked Osirius and Nilbeth To subjugate the world? And force the population of the entire planet into integration with Scorpium?
Subjugate, force, what a lamentable misunderstanding. Integration is the path to transcendent evolution. It will guide the citizens of the Empire and the Kingdom to happiness.
That is not possible. Not a single soul in Nilbeth would wish for such a thing.
Regardless of whether they wish it or not, such a future is now their fate. Even as we speak, the Scorpium Sovereign is traversing this way to collect me.
Sovereign? So cybernetic life forms have leaders like kings and emperors too?
There is no leader rank corresponding with the term Sovereign within Scorpium.
My special Duma, have you considered that your understanding of Scorpium may not be all there is to know?
Impossible.
And yet this is another aspect of Scorpium. Am I not correct, Valange, Gaston?
No! Lola, stay with us! What you speak of will never come to pass.
Then your journey ends here. We cannot have you interfering with the Emperor any further.
Amuse yourselves with them until the Sovereign arrives.
As you wish.
My lord!
Would rather have
Out of the way! Why can't you just understand?
Out of my sight!
It would appear the time for games is at an end.
We are quite busy, as you can see. Be seeing you.
Hey! Don't they seem stronger than before?
So, this is the might that comes from integrating with Scorpium.
This is too much for one man to wield, Boldore. Why do you seek such power?
Yes, too much power for one man. Your words strike true. For I, and eventually all who dwell on this world, will transcend the limits of a mortal and obtain the power of the divine.
Power of the divine?
Boldore, are you?
It is time.
They're transferring!
Get back here!
We shall meet again, my dear children.
Damn it! That you, Antonio?
Ray, you okay? We're gonna be there within the hour.
Got it. Contact me again once you arrive. Everyone is currently planetside.
Copy that. I just got confirmation that the unidentified ship you mentioned broke orbit and entered subspace warp. What the hell happened?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Understood. Anyway, just hang tight. Antonio out.
Ray, will you not take me with you?
You want to go after Boldore?
Not quite. I wish to go forth and protect this kingdom. No, this entire planet. If Boldore means to integrate everyone on this world, then I cannot sit idly by as someone who claims this place as their home.
let's head back to the Royal City for now.
Ray!
Look, I hear ya. It's great that my brother's coming, but if I take you guys along with me now, everyone back at the castle would think I'd kidnapped you. And a certain someone is likely to make a fuss.
And just who are you referring to?
At any rate, better to sort things out properly before we leave.
I understand.
Ray, are you okay?
Yeah, we're fine, Chloe. But, well, I don't really know where to start. For now, let's meet up outside the Tyrannus.
Sweet!
Good, Bunny.
Get prepared. As you will. I shall guard your flank. Melt away!
Danger. Go. Chance of survival dropping. Assault. Danger.
Show us what you're made of.
Back in, baby! See that?
Threat neutralized. Destroy. Threat neutralized.
Sweet!
Hang back.
Out of my sight! I prefer to end this here.
Now out of you! End of the line!
Right, neutralized. Out of my sight!
Come on, everyone! We've got this!
Assault.
Out of my
Destroyed.
Feels like you're invincible!
Settle this now!
Neutralized.
Let's get up close and personal!
Destroyed.
I know this field inside and out. Here we go, here we go, here we go! You got a visual on us, Ant? Great. Transfer us up in about 3 minutes from now.
This is...
I understand how determined you all are. But from our side, we really want to maintain good relations between His Majesty and Dr. Marcus.
I understand. I will go and request their approval.
Yeah. And when you're ready, all you need to do is press that button. Gather everyone who wants to go out into space. Choose some place discreet.
Understood.
I'll be waiting.
Got it.
Yeah. Feels like I'm finally home.
Yo, glad to see you're still in one piece. So, you finally gonna fill me in on what trouble you've got yourself in?
And you wouldn't believe me if I did.
I assume you four are the crew of that Federation ship. Why aren't Miss Leticia and Mr. Albert here with you? Don't tell me I'm not gonna be able to properly thank the people who saved my little bro.
This is Marielle, Sayuri, Pike, and Cassim. Everyone, this is my brother, Antonio Lawrence.
Hello, I'm Lieutenant Mariel Elkenny, First Officer of the Pan-Galactic Federation vessel Astoria.
Astoria? Wait, isn't that the ship that shot...
Hold it, Ant. I'll explain all that later. For the time being, I could sure use some grub and a fresh pot of joe. Follow me, everybody.
This is a pretty hard story to swallow all at once.
I'm honestly amazed all of you are still alive.
All thanks to my friends. Oh, coffee, how I've missed you.
I still can't believe the Federation would sink this low. And now you're saying there are renegade ships just slinking around. This isn't some kind of smokescreen to attack Vergald, is it?
No, of course not. But...
Poking Marielle won't give up any useful answers. There's just too much we don't know. So let's just wait for my new friends, and then we can all go find out together.
All go find out together, he says.
Yeah, and about that...
So you wanna let aboard Marielle and her feds, and even these locals from Aster 4, to go chasing after this Boldore and that Scorpium thing?
Are you saying you can't do it, Antonio?
This is to pay back our debt of gratitude. As a Lawrence, I have no problem with that. However, Ray, I'm giving you command of the ship. This is a bit out of my league here. Should be a cinch for you, right? Since it operates the same as the Aegis.
Sounds good. And my hands will be full, so you explain things to Dad.
You're an ass. All right. I guess we're waiting until we hear from Leticia and the others. I'll get some rooms ready for you and your crew. Take it easy while you can.
Better rest up after all that. I do wonder how Marielle and the rest are faring. But it does feel good to be back on a familiar ship for a change. Maybe I ought to head to the living quarters and catch some much-needed sleep.
Welcome back.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day. I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks. About time for...
Ray, there was an incoming transmission. Please report to the bridge.
Leticia and everyone must be ready now. Better head to the bridge and answer their call. Leticia, you ready to roll on your end?
Ray, well, we have assembled everyone.
All right, I'll initiate the transfer. Get somewhere you won't be seen. Hey, Antonio. I want you to meet my friends. Let's go welcome the princess and the others in the transfer chamber. Welcome to my humble abode, Your Highness.
Ray, this is your ship?
Not so different from the Tyrannus, huh?
But it is so different. There are so many lights.
Ah, well, this ship is up and running, I guess. Antonio, I give you Princess Leticia.
I am Leticia Ostarius. Thank you, once again.
A pleasure, Princess. I'm Antonio. Raymond, you've been traveling with such a stunning beauty this whole time?
Oh, well...
All right, everyone. Let's make for the bridge. We'll be taking off soon.
See that? There's your planet, Leticia. Aster 4.
That is... our planet? Our world?
To think all of our struggles have taken place in such a minuscule space makes one feel insignificant.
Yes, but it is so very beautiful.
No doubt about it.
Right then. I suppose we'd best get going. Elena, Chloe, Miss Kenny.
Roger.
It's been so long.
I'll, do my best.
We're counting on you, Aldous. Chloe, get us out of orbit. Keep thrusters at 1/4 power.
Exiting orbital trajectory. Thrusters at 1/4 power. We have exited orbit. Now entering conventional space. All systems, green.
Right then. I guess our first priority is to chase that ship carrying Boldur and the others.
I hope you're not intending to engage them. The Aldous won't stand a chance.
Oh, yes, Ray. Here. This is from Lola. It is a record of the battle between the Scorpium battleship and the Akizuki from the Tyrannus. She hopes it will prove useful.
Much appreciated. Okay, let's get this analyzed quick. I have no intention of taking them head on. All right. If we compile this data first, we might at least be able to figure out where the hell that battleship is headed.
Under normal circumstances, it would likely be their homeworld. It may be safe to assume they are returning there.
No such location that would correspond with the concept of a homeworld exists within Scorpium.
Is that so?
Scorpium is a collective of life that forms a network which spans the galaxy, with enormous spaceships traveling between artificial colonies and space stations.
Well, couldn't those be considered their home planet?
No. In this particular instance, all the bases and ships are also part of the overall Scorpium life form.
That is correct.
So, you got any idea which one of these massive life forms they might be headed to, then?
The man known as Gaston contained many factors that differ from the current state of the Scorpium. Thus, the accuracy of any predictions we make will be low.
Hey, okay. Are you really telling me we don't have any leads right out of the gate? I mean, can't we use our long-range sensors to pick up their trail?
Yeah, they're already way out of range of our sensors.
For crying out loud.
What's that?
Okay, take it easy. It's the sensors picking something up. It might even be them. Chloe?
No, it's a Federation ship. They're approximately 36 hours away.
A Federation ship. They may be coming to apprehend Sayuri and I.
Alright, it doesn't look like they're heading for Aster. Want to test our luck and try to make contact?
Unlike the Astoria, they are making no effort to conceal themselves. At this distance, the Aldous should be able to outrun them as well.
Not so sure about this.
Chances are they picked up our signal already. It'd be more risky to just sit around and do nothing. Ant, patch a signal through open comms.
Roger that. Opening a line of communication. Connection established. Putting them on screen.
This is Captain Raymond Lawrence, aboard the Verguldian transport vessel, Aldous. State your name and affiliation.
This is the Pan-Galactic Federation battlecruiser, Bella Gulf, and I am its captain, Curtis Aldrich. I never expected to meet a member of the Lawrence family in the middle of nowhere like this. It's an honor.
Permit me to skip the formalities, Captain Curtis. What brings you out to this middle of nowhere?
We're en route to our destination and in a hurry. Though I'm not about to share any more than that with the captain of an anti-Federation Verguldian ship.
Understandable. So I suppose it's just a coincidence that you happen to be heading in the same direction as the Scorpium ship that we happen to be tracking?
How do you know of the Scorpium?
We just recently engaged a Scorpium vessel which had entered the Aster system. We've since determined that the ship was crewed by soldiers from the federated planet of Vir.
Captain Raymond, I think it may be best we exchange information. I should like to make contact with your ship.
I must decline. You see, I was on board another ship, the Aegis, when it was taken out by an unlawful attack from a Federation battlecruiser not too long ago.
Are you referring to the Astoria? I hear it was illicitly cloaked and attacked without warning.
Oh, well, if you know about that, then I assume the Astoria must already be hung out to dry.
Actually, they're currently on the run.
What?
The Federation's most advanced ship has gone rogue?
Our ship, on the other hand, is in no such state. Transmit our logs to Vergold if you like. We have nothing to hide. We make for the site of an emergency mission, though at present, we could use all the information on the Scorpium that we can get.
Fine. Send us a rendezvous point. We'll give you an estimated time of arrival once we figure it out on our end.
Much appreciated. Wishing you a safe voyage. Over and out.
Coordinates for the rendezvous point received. Our ETA is 10 hours, 57 minutes. Ray? No. Captain. I think that we can trust him.
I agree. We may gain some valuable information this way.
You should be more worried about getting arrested. We have no reason to trust them, or think that they have our best interests at heart.
Arrested? Oh, yes. I suppose you're right.
Either way, we still have 11 hours until we know for sure. All right, everyone. Let's take breaks and shifts.
What of us?
Right. Allow me this opportunity to give you all a tour of the ship. Raymond may be the captain now, but the Aldous is still my ship after all.
Understood. You have my thanks, Sir Antonio.
Wonder what Antonio has everyone up to. Said he was gonna show everyone around, but never really said where. Guess I should drop by the common area first.
Ray!
Hey, did my brother behave on your tour?
Antonio is much more of a gentleman than you.
Aw, thank you. So, what do you think of the Aldous?
How should I put it?
It's incredible! Every last bit of it! Nothing short of incredible!
Every aspect of life here is like another world. No, another dimension. It's all so astounding. I don't know where to begin.
Let me say this. Preventing him from wandering off whenever I look elsewhere is proving quite a difficult task.
I know full well that this journey will be difficult, but it is quite thrilling to think I will experience what was spoken of in Larkus for myself.
Glad to hear it. You're welcome to wander and check everything out at your leisure. Any questions? Feel free to ask Antonio or myself. On that note, Chloe?
Yes, Captain.
If you hear a voice come out of that, do what it asks, okay?
Yes. Understood.
We've prepared rooms for each of you in the living quarters. Rest up as much as you can until we rendezvous with the Vela Gulf.
Your family must be one of the great houses of this Sea of Stars. Still, it beggars belief that you, of all people, could come from such a distinguished lineage.
I have investigated.
You need to make...
Where did it go? All the fancy trappings of...
Hey, guess what? We got some new... Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks.
Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks. I guess Theo was a no-show?
Albert and I did ask him to come along, but he refused, citing the lack of laborers in post-war affairs, the need for negotiation with the Empire, and assisting Lola with the Tyrannus. He asked that I worry not of home, and to instead focus on my journey to the stars.
Huh, understandable. Tough position. But I'm sure working for the betterment of the kingdom will help him feel better, right?
I think so too.
We need to find out what Boldur is up to. Not just for Osirius and Vale, but for Theo as well.
Agreed.
Wonder what Marielle's up to. She was up on the bridge last I saw her.
An entire galaxy full of items new to the eye.
No job's too much.
Midas was poking around a moment ago. He didn't break anything, did he? Simply say the...
Hangar Bay. Come in, Hangar Bay.
Taking the crash course, I see?
There's so much to learn. I'd like to at least get a little more familiar with the Aldous before we meet up with the Vela Gulf, so that I may be of some use if the situation turns bad.
Don't push yourself too hard. You must be plenty tired as it is.
I can't allow myself to be tired. I don't want this to be a repeat of the Aegis. I have a duty to protect the Aldous as a soldier of the Federation.
I feel you, but getting proper rest also falls under your responsibilities as an Aldous crew member. So take it easy. Captain's orders. Got it?
I'll do my best.
There's still so much Marielle and I both don't seem to know about this entire situation. Might be a good idea to see what Duma can tell me. Leticia and everyone should be in the common area.
I would like to know why you came aboard the Aegis, Duma.
We were dispatched to assess the integration suitability of Vergoldians.
What? So the shippers we were dealing with were Scorpium?
Affirmative.
But the client sure seemed like a human, from what I could tell at least.
The Scorpium Collective takes many forms. Some may appear entirely cybernetic, others as cyborgs or androids. There are also those who are entirely organic in nature.
Ah, great. It is frickin' horrifying to know that we handled unknown cargo from unknown clients. So you're saying that if I succeeded in delivering you, all of Vergold would be Scorpium by now?
Horrifying is an unfairly emotional evaluation. Integration with Scorpium is...
I don't care what you think, all right? Based on what we've seen and heard about it, that's how I feel. Deal with it.
We cannot refute this statement. If Scorpium is truly acting in violation of our principles, it would be in defiance of our very existence itself.
Are you confused?
Do you even get confused?
We cannot deny this possibility. There is a need for us to learn the truth of these events in order to carry out our mission successfully. We shall cooperate as much as possible when necessary.
Oh, I'll see to it that you shall. Don't worry about that. After all, you're different from the other Duma, aren't you?
"5 minutes to rendezvous point."
Ray, the Vela Gulf is hailing us.
Put him on screen.
Right on schedule, I see. I'll be on board shortly for that information exchange we mentioned.
You serious?
A sign of good faith from us. After we rendezvous, we'll warp out for 1 minute. After the transfer, we'll immediately warp back in. Maintain your course. I've just sent the data.
Data received. Looks to me like there's only one person in the transfer chamber.
Not exactly thrilled about their terms, but seems we've got no choice.
Understood. Maintaining course and confirming that of the Vela Gulf. Transfer will commence within 1 minute of exiting warp. Once Captain Curtis is aboard, we shall adopt a parallel course to the Vela Gulf.
Captain's coming aboard. Guess it's up to me to bid him welcome. Marielle, Leticia, come on with me. I'm not too savvy when it comes to Federation etiquette.
Understood.
I should go too?
Yeah, all you gotta do is stand there. If there's 3 of us, it should deter Curtis from trying any funny stuff.
Very well.
Gotta admit, Captain, I wasn't expecting you to come alone.
It'll be easier for us to talk like this. Let's make this quick. The Vela Gulf is currently en route to the Manuk system.
Captain, this emergency you mentioned.
Are you Lieutenant Marielle L. Kenny? There's a warrant out for your arrest, you know.
I am aware of that and ready.
We can explain all that and more in this intel exchange. First things first, though. Can I offer you a cup of freshly brewed Terran coffee?
Don't mind if I do. Goodness. To think such a thing took place in the Aster system.
So, what is it that has you rushing off to the Manuk system?
Manuk is currently under siege by a large fleet of Scorpium ships. Headquarters interprets it as a full-scale invasion.
Ridiculous. That is impossible.
I've been wondering about this. A Duma, I presume.
You know about Duma?
We've been gathering information on our end as well. The Duma are the ones proselytizing the Scorpium's integration ideology, correct?
Affirmative. Scorpium is a being that seeks to evolve as a life form. Aggressive incursions are nothing more than an act that limits our evolutionary choices.
It would seem the Scorpium are no monolithic entity. The faction currently attacking the Manuk system are known as the Centralists.
Centralists? Ray, do you think...
Yep, Centralists. That's the name Boldur mentioned on the Tyrannus.
The entirety of Scorpium is composed of individuals linked without partiality. A central being cannot exist within our system.
And yet Manuk is under siege by Scorpium calling themselves Centralists.
How did Headquarters come by this intel? You know, Captain, it hasn't been that long since I left the Astoria, yet there seems to be too much new information.
There must be some connection between the Scorpium and the Federation higher-ups. Fleet Headquarters specifically.
Your assumption is correct. A significant number of fleet officers have broken off from the chain of command. Most of them were in contact at some point with the Scorpium on the planet of Vir. Headquarters decided to launch a rescue effort in the Manuk system. It's unclear who's friend and who's foe within HQ, however. We may even be following a Scorpium directive.
And even if that is the case, you can't just abandon them, huh? Captain Curtis, the Aldous is in possession of Scorpium data compiled by a soldier who escaped from Vir. We are currently pursuing the Scorpium ship that came to Aster 4. I'd like you to analyze that data and identify the ship in question once we reach the Manuk system.
This is invaluable intel. We're in your debt.
Yeah, no worries. Just reimburse me for the Yidis once this is all over and we'll be square.
I'll see what I can do. Thank you for your time. I'll get back in contact as soon as we've identified the ship that you're after.
We've exited warp. Commencing transfer.
Please be careful.
You as well.
The Vela Gulf has sent us a location. ETA to the Manuk system is 25 hours. Exactly 6 hours behind the Vela Gulf.
Don't sweat about what he said. The larger an organization, the easier it is to corrupt.
Captain, please don't make light of it. Even a single ship deviating from the chain of command is cause for alarm. If all of these ships are under the influence of Scorpium, then the risk to the entire galaxy is very real.
I too find something strange about all this.
What do you mean?
Little Duma's reaction. I also felt that what Captain Curtis told us did not line up correctly with what we heard from Lola. She stated that the Scorpium invading her home were acting in such a way as to avoid detection. I did not get the impression that it was attacked outright in the same way as this Manuk location is being attacked now.
I think Lola's hunch may be right about Scorpium having infiltrated the Federation undetected. But isn't Duma also a part of Scorpium? It must be hiding something.
Little Duma always remains silent when they wish to be deceptive. When they do speak, it is generally free of falsehood. This is why their assertion that Scorpium does not invade must be true. Right, Duma?
Correct.
Duma's the only link we have to understanding the Scorpium. We analyzed the data from the Tyrannus, but we still have almost no idea of who or what the Scorpium are. We won't learn much of anything until we confront them ourselves. As I discussed with Captain Curtis, it's most likely that the Scorpium faction attacking Manuk are in cahoots with the ship Boldore is on. The Vela Gulf has kindly agreed to help us track it down.
I have detected other unidentified ships also approaching the Manuk system, where the Scorpium battleship is heading. However, support from the Federation is still far away. The Vela Gulf, Aldous, and Manuk fleet will have to handle this alone.
So what you are implying is that it will be a difficult battle.
That is correct.
What will you do if Boldore is aboard that ship, and we find ourselves forced into combat with it?
All I can say is that we should be ready for anything, even if it means taking them out.
It would seem war is much the same here in the stars as it is in our world.
Yep, you got that right. Which is exactly why I want you all to rest up before we reach the combat zone. I better get some rest too.